That didn't work. Okay, that's not what I want either. Let's see here. You guys, it's okay. Just be quiet, please. Todo eso está bien. There we go. Let me see what is going on here. No. Not what I want. I want this. And the chat is not working. Hey Rose. Okay, so I can at least see you guys, but I can't type in the chat. Oh well. Good morning. Good morning. I'm gonna share the groups really quick. Sorry guys, my brain is just working really slow this morning. Just give me one moment. I'm trying to get this stuff going. Okay. I think we are all shared out at this point. Now, hopefully we don't run into video issues like we did yesterday. Good morning, Belen. Good morning, Jen Nichols. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Irish in Cyprus. Oh, you're one of my new YouTubers, the subscriptions. Thank you for subscribing. I noticed you subscribed the other day. Are you really in Cyprus? I've been to Athens, Greece, and out to... We didn't make it to Santorini, but I feel like we went somewhere else. Oh, we went to Thessaloniki, up in the north of Greece, I guess. We didn't actually do any of the islands. We didn't get to see Cyprus. There was a bad storm in the week that we were there, and so they were afraid that if we went out on those boats to the islands that we would get stuck out there and miss our flights out. So we stayed on the mainland. Good morning, Marita. Okay, how is everybody? Happy Saturday, happy Saturday. It is Saturday, August 3rd. Let's say hello to that. I woke up feeling just yuckadoo this morning, but I'm trying to rally, trying to get it together. I had a bad headache when I woke up this morning. I keep waking up like in the middle of the night. Ducky and I have been talking about it. We're not sure what's going on, but I woke up at 3 in the morning, just wide awake. I was like, okay, Spirit, what do you want? And I sat awake for a little while and pondered and then went back to sleep. Good morning, Kay Harmer Holden. Good morning, Tibet. How are you? So my name is Dan, guys. This is Engelgeist. This is my little daily spiritual report. I pull a card for the energy of the day to kind of let us know sort of what we might be dealing with for today, Saturday, the 3rd of August, 2019. It's a general reading for the collective, for those of you that are watching currently, and also those of you that might come across the video throughout the day. That's the intention. So I ask for a card that best represents that energy to sort of give us insight into how we might want to handle ourselves or what we might want to focus on to either learn something or make our day a little bit easier or smoother. It's been a good week. Good morning, Jennifer Kelly. Hola. Good morning, Jeanette. How are you? Good morning, Carolyn Cruz. So that's what I do. For those of you that are new to the page or the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube, subscribe or like the business page, and follow it, and hit the bell on YouTube. Sorry, my dogs are barking in the background because every time the housekeeper sprays pledge, the dogs freak out. That's how it goes around here. So you'll hear the dogs barking in the background. They're fine. They think that there's a giant serpent in the room because every time this pledge bottle goes, they like freak out. Hey, quiet, you guys. I think that they think that there's snakes somewhere in the bedroom. It's like snakes on a plane. They're waiting for Samuel L. Jackson to come walking through the bedroom. Anyways, so that's what I'm here to do this morning, is pull a card for you guys to give you guys some insight, hopefully, into your day or sort of what you might be facing. It is a general reading. If it pertains to you or resonates with you, great. If it doesn't, that's okay. There's plenty of other people that do this kind of work online on both Facebook and YouTube that you can find, and they can probably help you. If you have any questions or need recommendations, I have people that I watch even on YouTube and Facebook that I trust and think are of high quality, if that makes sense. So you can always leave me a comment. Hold on one second. Tallulah, stop it! You're fine. All of a sudden they want to be guard dogs when it's the housekeeper. But let me tell you, if a burglar tried to come in the front door, they would be like up in his lap asking for like treats and pets. Like they pick the wrong times to be like guard dogs. My dogs are so doofy. They're like, oh, it's the lady that comes here every week. Let's bark at her today. Anyways, this is my life. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Bree. How are you, girl? I need your address too, because I got something I'm going to send to you. I keep thinking about it and I want to send it to you. You're going to like laugh. Welcome, Kay Harmer Holden. Welcome all the way from Australia. You may have to rewatch the video because I'm not going through my spiel of what I'm doing today, but like a weatherman, I am your spiritual meteorologist. I am pulling a card for the energy of today. So let's do what we normally do every morning. Those of you that know and tune in all the time, which I love and am appreciative of, and so all of your support. Let's take those 3 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth, deep into the belly. And a good visualization while doing that is to imagine plus signs going into your body and spreading throughout your body as if it's like, pluses, like positive. And as you exhale through your mouth, imagine negative signs going out of your body. And that's us releasing any negative energy, any tension, any worry or anything that we had put on stuff, maybe say in the past or worry about the future. We're releasing that in this moment. As we're doing that, be conscious of where your body's at, where your feet are planted right now in the moment. Keep in mind that it is Saturday, August 3rd, 2019, and bring yourself as much into the center of your head and present time as possible so you can best hear the message. All right, so we're going to start that now. So let's take a deep breath in and imagine those positive signs just flooding our body. And release. Let all of that air out. Let's do it again. Breathe deep into the belly. And release. And one more time, remembering to bring yourself into the center of your mind, center of your head, being conscious of your body, where it is in the present moment. And inhale. And release. Hi. Welcome to Saturday. All right. So let's ask Spirit for a card for Saturday, August 3rd, 2019, the one that best suits us and the collective energy that is at play today in the universe. What are we going to be dealing with today? So please give us that card, Spirit. Show us what will teach us the most, help us to reach our highest good, help others to reach their highest good. What card will that be for today for us as a collective group of bright, shining beings? And we are all that, whether we believe it or not. Whether we feel it or not. Sorry, my chat is not updating, so if you guys are saying stuff to me, I'm not seeing it right now because I'm shuffling. So it feels like there's a little bit more resistance today than we've been having earlier in the week. It's funny, I feel like maybe we might find ourselves struggling a little bit this Saturday with some stuff. I'm not exactly sure what. We'll see what's going on in the card. If the cards feel a little bit heavy, maybe we're slowing down a little bit because the week is over. Maybe we're allowing ourselves that rest, which is much needed. There's a lot of stuff that's going on planetarily, a lot of stuff that's sort of shifting and changing for people that I don't even think we're fully aware of. I certainly know I'm not fully aware of it all, but I can definitely feel that changes are happening. There's times where I feel like very, very tired, and what I've been doing is allowing myself to just rest. And that's totally, fully acceptable. So I feel like that might be some of this heaviness on these cards, is that maybe some of us need to take a breath and rest this Saturday, give ourselves a break, allow ourselves to sort of ease into our Saturday. Thank you, Spirit. And what is our card for today? Let me update the chat just so I can see what's going on there. Ducky's got an 1111 going. Get it, Ducky, with your badass 1111 self. I love it. Jeanette, let yourself rest. Or, you know what? I know you're a hairdresser, so maybe you have to work today. Just rest as you work. Take it as calm and as cool as a cucumber as you can be. So interesting, kids. Did she show up this week? She did. The cards are coming at us. Okay, so Wednesday we had this same card. This is, oh no, I'm not sorry, not Wednesday, Tuesday. I am reading my calendar. It's in Spanish. Sometimes I screw those things up. Well, you know, I'm in Mexico, so of course the calendar would be in Spanish. Work. Yes, I know, Jeanette, but that doesn't necessarily mean that work has to be work. Work can be fun. Work can be pleasurable. Work can be inspiring. So try and stay focused on those things today, and that might allow you enough opportunity to sort of rest while you're doing your work and getting your day completed. So the card today, I'm going to put up the Buddha cam. Let's say hello to Buddha. Hello, Buddha. He's here to remind us of our own inner Buddha that we all have. Joseph, my friend, says, the resistance I have is no desire to pack for the next 2 weeks. Work. Well, that's a way to stay focused on the positive. Here's the card today, and she showed up on Tuesday. She's the Child of Worlds, which is player, and it's funny because y'all are telling me about your work situations, and Worlds is the suit of like similar to Pentacles. Hold on one second. Tallulah, stop. I'm busy right now. Give me 20 minutes. The Child of Worlds, it has to do with Pentacles, career, jobs, relationships, things in the material world, things that are going on around us that sort of we don't necessarily feel as though we have control over. But this card says to me that we actually can have control over it or some sort of effect on it if we want to play in that energy, if we want to like sort of jump in with what's going on with the energy here at hand. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of choices that we can make for ourselves. And I feel like, you know, it's our opportunity. We had a bunch of Worlds cards this week. We had the Man of Worlds, we had the Woman of Worlds for the midweek and the beginning of the week. There's a lot of focus on what it is we want to create in our material world. And so today, this Saturday, I think part of the reason why we're feeling a little bit of that resistance or that heaviness is because we're back at the child of worlds, which she sort of is a child, right? She's still learning. We're feeling like we're still learning how to finesse our way through situations, how to get through our day, how to make our day more productive. But this card does say to me that there's room to learn, there's room to grow, there's rooms to figure out how it is we want to sort of move ourselves through the world, what it is we want to create in our world, what it is we choose to focus on in our world. That's kind of what we're going to create back for ourselves. I do feel like every time I look at this card, the thing that draws my attention is this singular young girl in the center, and she's always black and white. She sort of feels everything else is so colorful and active, and things are going on. There's play happening, and it feels like there might be some of you. I always get drawn to her because it feels like there's some of you that aren't allowing yourself to play. You're like standing in your own way. You're not joining in the color and the variety and the excitement. You're focusing on sort of like the overwhelm of it all or the resistance to it all. And when you resist, I say this all the time, whatever you resist will persist. There's this hand being outstretched, which I've never really noticed until this week when she first came up on Tuesday. This hand down here is offering some marbles to her, like, come on, let's play. Let's get in the world. Let's play with the universe. Let's play with the energy. Let's have fun. Let's focus on what's exciting, what's colorful, what's abundant, and see how we feel and see how our world shifts and changes from that point. I think that's what this card is back to tell us. I think that this card, hold on one second. Tallulah, stop it. She comes here every week. You know her at this point. I swear to God, if it was a robber, my dog would not care. I know it's true. Anyways, let me look so that I look like I'm talking to you guys. So, for me, I think that this card definitely says to enjoy your day, get out, don't be overwhelmed by it, don't be in resistance to the things that naturally you have to face or deal with. Yes, some of you have a lot on your plate. I mean, there's a lot of activity in this card, but you guys put it there, and I don't believe that we have more on our plate than we can handle, right? So it's really all about how we sort of relate to what's going on in our world. It's interesting. I just think that she's back to remind us that it's all about how we connect to what's going on around us, how we connect to our environment, how we perceive our environment, how we, if we look at how we're connecting and what we're focusing on, we're going to start to realize what it is that we're like energetically creating more of. That's my belief. And that's what I believe this card is trying to show us. So I would say, good morning, Kelly Kemp. I would say get out there and play today. Have fun. If things feel heavy, remind yourself that today is a day about play. Today is a day about learning. If things feel sticky or you feel like things aren't working out exactly the way you want, remember to laugh at it. Enjoy it. Find a way to move through it. You can. There's a way to be childlike and open-minded and enthusiastic and allow it to sort of be your guide, right? And it will get you through the day. It will help you to better relate. It will help you to better connect to your environment around you. It will help you to be in better acceptance of what is going on around you. It will also just, make your world a little bit better place. You get to play in it, right? It's not all so serious all the time. I don't always do bottom of the deck energy, but I happen to flip over the deck to put the card back, and the fortune card is there. So I'm just going to show you guys that. So I think like if we play today in our world, we bring about fortune. We bring about good things. And this card also, the fortune card, is quite busy like the play card. Quite full of color, quite full of options, and this hand here, this golden hand, is just like reaching out and choosing what it wants to grab. Just like we get to reach out our intention and our attention and choose what we want to focus on. If we choose to focus on the misery or the sadness, we stay in misery and sadness. If we choose to focus on the resistance of not wanting to pack for our work week for the next 2 weeks, then more than likely we're going to drag our ass through the next 2 weeks of work. Get excited. You get to travel for work. That could be fun. You get to see other places. You get to meet new people. You get to, what can spirit bring you that way? What can the universe open up for you? I'd be like that. I'd try. I know it's easier said than done. I'm not always perfect at it either. But I would be like, okay, universe, I'm going to pack for this 2-week trip of work. Show me some signs and symbols. Show me some fun. Show me, you want me to play today? Let's play. Show me how to play. And then keep open and aware of the symbols and the opportunities where you get to play, where you get to have fun, where opportunities come and you get to sort of, I don't know, not manipulate the energy, but play within it and work with it versus it working at you or over you or for you or towards you. Do you know what I mean? Because so many of us live in that mindset that we have to be a product or an effect of our environment when that's not actually true. On some level, we need to be aware that vibrationally we are having an effect on our environment too, and thus creating it to a degree. Okay. So you're traveling for work too tomorrow, Jeanette? So you and Joseph are in the same boat, y'all, and you all are in Marin too, or like sort of the Marin area. You all should hook up and meet each other. I should meet you, like connect you two. You both are great people, and you would benefit from knowing each other. And Justin's in the beauty industry. I mean, Joseph, not Justin. Joseph's in the beauty industry too. So you guys have a lot in common, actually. It's funny you're both on this morning. I might have to connect you two. And then if I move back there to California, we'll all have to hang out. All right, so that's my card for the day. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please leave a comment, a like, a share, or a subscribe. All those ways are ways of supporting me, and I greatly appreciate each and every one. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's going to be some stuff that I'm going to broadcast solely from YouTube. So that's the sort of thing, the secret thing that not secret thing, but the new thing that I've got coming. I'm going to just, because of the way that my cameras work on this computer, I'm not going to be able to restream it. So I'm going to have to broadcast it live, probably on YouTube, and then repost the video on Facebook later after the live has happened. So those of you that aren't subscribed to the YouTube, you're going to want to be, I think, because this is going to be something that's going to be fun, but it needs to be done through my phone. And so I won't be able to do it on all platforms like I do right now with the daily. So that's there and available to you to get together. I'm also available for private readings. All of that information is in the link that Ducky keeps posting. So you can find me or message me at the business page, and I can answer any questions. Readings are an hour. They're payable via PayPal. They cost $50, and they're done either over the phone. I can call you, or we can do them over Facebook video. So that's available to you too. And I think that's it for now. I always end with this: no matter what it is, it's all just energy, and nature abhors a vacuum, and everything is constantly changing, right? So no matter what you're going through or however you're feeling, if it's really low vibration or you're feeling down, you're hurt, you're uncomfortable, you're in pain, mental, physically, emotionally, whatever it may be, just take heart in the fact that it will soon, this too shall come to pass, right? It will change. That is a given, right? And we need to live in that given. We need to be aware of it and believe in that, right? And then we need to look for the blessing. I believe we need to look for the gratitude and the blessing of whatever it is that we're in, even if we are suffering. And if we can't find gratitude within that suffering or wherever it is we might currently be in the present moment, then I do believe we need to find and place our attention on something that is working, that is right for us, that does feel good, even if it's small. Do it, because it will help to shift your energy. It will help to shift your perception, and it will help to shift your vibration even a little bit up. And that situation that might be holding you down or bugging you or dragging you down will shift. And the more and more you do that, and the more and more you practice that, the better your experience will be, and the better experiences are offered forward to you in the universe. The more play you get to have in your world, as the child of worlds, or as we had on Sunday, the woman of worlds, or as the man of worlds who showed up on Wednesday. So there's definitely a message in these cards this week about where our focus is and how we're creating our material experience. And I think that that's great. Let's get aware of that. Let's be responsible for that. Let's live in that reality, and then start to play in that reality, like the card says today, this Saturday. Tomorrow is the Sunday, week long, so I'll do 3 for tomorrow to look at the underlying energy of the total week for next week. So tune in for that tomorrow. And I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to do the special thing on YouTube. That will happen soon. And I'm also thinking about doing, I don't know, I know that some of you, the Taroscopes were quite popular over on YouTube. So I'm going to probably do a mid-month, but I might do that live, like broadcast that live and just do 3 cards as a mid-month checkup for the different signs and just bam through like 12 signs on a live, or do 6 and then the next day do the other 6. Okay, so keep on the lookout for that. And it'll just be like a mid-month check-in around like say the 13th or the 14th or the 15th. But I'll announce that as we get closer and as I know better what works. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day and a good Saturday. Get out there, play, have fun, and create. Create, create, create. Remember, whatever you're focusing on is what you're receiving. Whatever you believe is what you'll receive. Okay? All right. So, love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. All right. Good day. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.